How do we decide where one class ends and another begins? Today is day 23 of learning computational astrophysics, and I continued with classification. I started with discriminative classification, where instead of modeling the full distribution of each class, we focus on finding the decision boundary between them. One method I looked at is logistic regression. This estimates the probability that an object belongs to one class rather than another, and then we can use that probability to decide how it should be classified. But there can be lots of different boundaries that separate the same data, so which one should we use? In support vector machines, we choose a boundary that stays as far away from the closest points in both classes. These closest points are called support vectors, and the gap between them and the boundary is called the margin. However, sometimes a straight boundary just isn't enough, so we can use kernel methods to transform the data into a different space, where the classes can be more easily separated. I then moved to decision trees. This classifies objects by repeatedly asking simple questions about their features and splitting the data into smaller groups. I then looked at random forests, which combine lots of these trees. Each tree is trained on a slightly different sample of the data and a random selection of the features, and these vote on the final classification. But that's pretty much everything. That was day 23. See you next time!